CTV News with Dana Roberts.
Good Wednesday evening. Sarah Freemark is away. In just over an hour's time, Barrie City Councillors will be in the chambers for a meeting that is of high stakes for advocates of the city's homeless population. A bylaw will hit the floor for a vote, and if passed, it would greatly reduce the supports that people can provide to those without roofs over their heads. CTV's Ian Duffy has been following this one throughout the day and joins us live now from outside City Hall, where protests are continuing. Ian, good evening. Amazing is the only adjective I can think of to describe this kid, Andrew. We came across him a couple of months ago. He is a CTV Barrie super fan. He's a teenage boy, 17 years old. We know it's horrible weather. Mother Nature is definitely throwing us a curveball. If you're out on the roads, do drive careful. Come on by. We are here until the top of the next hour, 7 o'clock, because we, Devin, are trying to build a
Toy Mountain.
Absolutely. Could have done it better myself. Come on down, Sarah. We're going to send it back to you in the newsroom. Sarah, good evening to you. Barrie's Ukrainian community, which has really grown in size over the last year since the war began. They are out in full force behind me here for this very special ceremony. Ukrainian music being played. They are honoring their country's independence on a very significant day. And in just a few minutes' time, this same group is going to take a tour. They're going to walk around the corner. Also tonight, Sarah, councillors will be discussing creating new rules in terms of how they raise and spend money. There will be discussion around creating a better tracking system for how they spend money in their own wards and how they raise it on behalf of the city, with the mayor saying that is a line, fundraising on behalf of the city, that they should not cross. As always, we'll follow the meeting and bring you the developments tonight at 11. Reporting live in City Hall, I'm Dana Roberts. Sarah's back inside to you. The administrative burden on existing doctors is costing upwards of over 20 million hours in patient care. Talk to me about that a little bit and how quickly we can fix that issue, because that to me seems like a quick solution. Get someone else to do the paperwork. Thankfully, days like today are few and far between. We had a cold day on August 18th, but you really got to go back to May, the last time we had consistent temperatures like this. Thankfully, though, this weather is not here to stay. More on that in a moment. First, our weather watcher of the day is keeping an eye on things. Holy moly, Sue, this is absolutely beautiful along Georgian Bay, I'm guessing. Stay with us. The good news in the forecast after the break on CTV News Barrie. So, we got some rain tomorrow. Anyone who still has got the garden going, get a little drink in there and then enjoy that last sun run, as we say, for summer. Sarah, just an absolutely heart-wrenching day here in Barrie. Now, while these officers have become even more well-known over the last few weeks, it wasn't really until today that we really got to find out who they were as people, as those who loved them most said their final farewells. The mournful sound of bagpipes echo through a packed Sadlin Arena, ushering in the bodies of fallen South Simcoe constables Morgan Russell and Devin Michael Northrup.
This sucks. This really sucks, but here we are.
A simple and short sentiment that easily captured the mood of the thousands of emergency responders who gathered to pay respect to their fallen colleagues.
Tuesday, October 11th started out like any other day in our house.
Constable Northrup's widow Annie remembers their last morning together, dancing in the kitchen and sharing their love for one another for what ended up being the final time.
I wrapped my arms around him like I always did, and I said, "I love you so much." Devin looked at me and said, "We are so perfect."
But sadly, nothing has been perfect about the last week for Northrup's mother and father, both retired police officers themselves.
We are forever crushed by the loss of our beautiful son, your fellow officer and friend, and the future that he was robbed of. We love you out there, Devin, and we will always, always miss you.
While tied together in death, the crowd of thousands learned of another connection between the two officers. As part of his recruitment duties, Constable Russell first met Constable Northrup during his interview with the service 6 years ago.
They were both brave and dedicated men who gave their lives to protect our community. And we will never have the chance to thank them.
And for the Premier, who treasures a photo he has of him in Northrup, this gathering was deeply personal, with family connections to the policing community himself.
We mourn this loss alongside you, and we'll never, forever, and we will always be forever grateful to these heroes for their service.
While his leadership skills made him a beloved member of the service, it was Russell's role as husband and father that he cherished most, with the family remembering rarely being apart.
Morgan was truly the kindest, most loyal and loving husband and daddy that anyone could ever want.
It was truly the four of us against the world. I don't think I am capable of loving anyone as much as I loved my daddy.
The well-known police camaraderie was ever present Thursday, with the thousands of officers now wrapping their arms around the families of their fallen colleagues.
Officers Northrup and Russell, it is your time to rest. Rest in peace. Your team will take it from here.
And on that note, that is our broadcast for this Monday night. For all my colleagues here at CTV News Barrie, I'm Dana Roberts. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and we'll do it all again tomorrow.